Good evening, Central Indiana, and welcome to Star Search Round 1. I'm excited. I don't know about anybody else in the room, but I've been on pins and needles all day, Rob.
Yeah, I'm excited because our last winner, which was last year, when we do that, when did we have the contest? When was the finals?
October, November?
She won $1,000.
And up until a month ago, she still had some of that money left over.
Yeah. And Michael, I'm just asking, but this is off air. If you would win $1,000 here in a few months, in 6 months down the road, would you still have any of that money left?
6 minutes down the road.
6 minutes.
Might be gone.
Jack would have him a new guitar.
Like and share, please. Push this out. We want a ton of viewers on tonight. Real quick, before I turn it over to the star of Monday Music Hour, Star Search. American Basement Solutions, 1-877-409-2837. Fathom Real Estate with Teresa Messmer, 765-341-8911. Reps Fitness, 765-349-5645. Blind and Boys Lawn Care, which they've already done my yard a couple times. They got to come back and get her again now. 765-315-9656. Drake at the Creek, Cedar Creek Concert Series starts May 7th. Pavel and Direct and Son de Esquina.
Very nice.
Boom.
Latin American Fiesta Night next Saturday.
I'm out. That's
May
perfect.
7th, opening night, Cedar Creek.
Findhelp.org, that is Judge Williams' group. Get on there and look around.
Free salsa lessons at free
I thought you
salsa
said free
dance
salsa
lessons.
and chips.
No,
lessons.
free salsa and chips. No, I'm just kidding.
My bad. Wayman's here in town, 765-342-4339. Wellsprings with Bob Goodrum, 765-346-6661. And of course, Stids Comfort Systems, 765-346-0195. And last but not least, Peggy Mayfield, our state representative for District 60. Happy to have her aboard. We are live at JTH Construction Studio, and there's only one thing left to do. Let's turn it over to the voice of Monday Music Hour. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rob Helms.
Good evening, everybody.
I get so good at
welcome
that.
back. You're getting better at it.
I know. By June, I ought to have it
Yeah,
down.
you ought to have it down. Welcome to our second year of our Star Search competition, where the winner in the finale here later on down the year will win $1,000 thanks to Bouncers R Us. And we've got 4 contestants in the room tonight. Now, I was watching a little bit of the sound check that we had before we came on air, and I want all the contestants to do me a big favor and take a deep breath. Just relax, because it's going to be fun. Nobody's watching. Nobody's paying attention. That's our little secret. There is people that watch. I'm just kidding. We want you to have fun in here.
We pay our audience.
Yes, we do. No, we don't. They pay us. No. Now, Bethany, are you going to be able to come up and explain the stars here in just a minute? Or is Kevin going to be able to do it? Okay. Our contestants tonight, we have 4 of them. We have Michael McLean, Ransom Reynolds, Dakota Skiles, and Jack Reese. One of these people will move on tonight to the semifinal round. They are judged on vocal ability, which vocal quality of their voice, their pitch, their technique, their song selection. They're judged on that. Professionalism, their confidence, their poise, how well they perform the song. And then they can get up to 5 bonus points for whoever sends in the most stars. And if you send in stars, you have to tell us which contestant it's for. If you just send in stars and it doesn't name the contestant, nobody gets him. And this has made a difference in the contest before, because they get 5 bonus points, whoever gets the most stars. Now, we're going to let Bethany chime in here and tell us how to do all that. Well, I just,
So, to everyone who's watching, right of your
little gold star.
Sometimes the gold star is not the very icon there. That gold star, it's going to stars you want to. If you already have star. Process stars from Facebook. So when
I do like it, though.
you do send stars tonight, Doesn't have to be when Jack is singing. Jack, it can be. Make sure. Oh, sorry, they can't. You can vote by donating stars to any of the creators tonight. Competition for Jack at any time, Michael anytime. But when you send them, you have to make sure that you put their name in the comment bar when you send those stars. Otherwise, we have no idea who you're sending.
We're kind of rehashing the beginning.
Oh shoot. Sure.
Jack, go to your left just a little bit. I'll help him. I know. I'm just kidding.
Sorry about that, everyone. All right, starting over. So to the right of your comment bar at the bottom, there is a star, little gold star. Might just be an outline of a star. Some phones are a little different. Click on that star, and it's going to pop open a screen where you can donate stars or you can purchase stars. So you need to purchase stars from Facebook, and then you can donate them to Porch Time or to other Facebook creators. So say you want to buy 5,000 stars, you can choose to send 500 of those to Jack, and you send the rest to other creators on Facebook.
5,000 to Jack.
Yeah, send 5,000 to Jack. That's right. So like I said, you purchase stars from Facebook, and then you donate them to creators like Porch Time.
And in our competition, this has decided.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, one time it did. So when you donate those stars to us tonight, you can send them to any of the competitors tonight until we close competition. At any time. It does not have to be when they are singing their song. But the most important thing is to put their name in the comment box when it starts. Otherwise, we have no idea who to give them to.
All right, well, we're about ready to get the competition started. Like I said, each contestant gets 2 songs. They'll rotate, though. Like Michael McLean is going to be up first, then Jack Reese will go, and then I believe it's Ransom, then Dakota. Then they'll rotate back around. All right, so our first contestant up tonight is Michael McLean. Michael, where are you out of, bud? Where are you from?
Mooresville, actually. So
You're a pioneer?
yeah. So I grew up in Indianapolis. So
All right, well, he picked his first song. We got some country people, or I don't know how you do this version, but the other guy's doing one later that just blew my mind, how countrified that is. So let's get Michael McLean, our first contestant of the second Star Search. He's going to do a Buck Owens song called Together Again.
thank you
Yep.
for having me on. Together again, my tears have stopped falling. The long, lonely nights are now at an end. The key to my heart you hold in your hand, and nothing else matters. We're together again. Together again. The gray skies are gone. You're back in my arms. Now where you belong. The love that I knew is living again. And nothing else matters. We're together again.
Very good.
Very
Michael.
nice.
Michael McLean, everybody. First round up. Michael, we'll have you trade out. We'll have Ransom come over and get ready. Our next contestant. I I kind of know this guy just from the past. Played a little football a long time ago. I've coached. Yeah. Jack, I ain't gonna tell you. When I heard you just sing a while ago in the warm up, I just never really heard you get after it like that. So didn't know you had it. So our second contestant on our second year of our Star Search competition, I'm just going to Martinsville. Yep. From Martinsville, ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome Jack Reese. He's going to do. I got to mention this. So he's going to do a song called "First Place I Go."
Yes, sir.
Like and share, please.
The first place I go, the last thing I needed. 1,000-pound stone, the troubles I'm feeling. When my eyes have closed, to right when they open. My mind's on the go, I'm leaving here hoping that I can find my way back to the light. It's for me to say, no, you won't decide. 'Cause I'm gonna leave you out in the cold. I'm gonna pray that door stays closed. 'Cause I've spent enough time with you to know the last thing I need is the first place I go. The first place I go. The first place I go when I'm trying to hide away. Be left alone, but you always find a way. Shouting in my ear, running round my brain. I don't want to hear what you have to say. 'Cause I'm gonna leave you out in the cold. I'm gonna pray that door stays closed. 'Cause I've spent enough time with you to know the last thing I need is the first place I go. The first place I go. Don't make me tell you one more time. Close your mouth, don't speak those lies. Leave me be. I am too tired to fight. Won't you let me go? I am trying to get right. 'Cause I'm gonna leave you out in the cold. I'm gonna pray that door stays closed. 'Cause I've spent enough time with you to know the last thing I need is the first place I go. 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 Yeah, yeah. The first place The first place I go. Yeah, yeah. First place First place I go. Yeah, yeah. First place I go. The first place I go. The first place I go.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Reese. Now, we got some people sending stars in. Make sure you send a name with it. If you send in 100 stars, make sure you put the contestant's name under it or nobody gets them.
Right, and then the comments come in jumbled up, and we have no clue. Tracking that down would take forever. So please put a name with the stars. It makes it
Jack
so much
Reese,
easier.
great job, man. So
Thank you
very
much.
nice.
Very nice.
You probably don't, but Josh Turner, Scotty McCreary, all those guys, you got a little bit of that low end there to you. All right, now the guy with the best, I'm not knocking on anybody, but this guy's got a great stage name that's coming up right now.
It's solid.
And he's a whopping 10 years old. Okay, are you pumped up, bud?
JB, who are those stars for? You got to put it in there, buddy.
This guy coming up, his name is Ransom Reynolds. I love it. Now, Ransom, you're going to do a song called Chances Are. Is that correct? Now, who's that by?
It's for a movie.
Okay. Get up there to that microphone. Our third contestant singing his first song. Make welcome to Stars Search, Ransom Reynolds.
Here's my grandpa's old Gibson and a girl of no importance. A shot of whiskey sitting on the bar. Yeah, I used to give a dang. Used to try real hard. But I'll give in tonight. Chances are. One foot on the narrow way, one foot on the ledge, sifting through the devil's lies from what the good book says. If I'm going anywhere, I'll probably go too far. Probably away from you, chances are. Chances are. There's a lonely corner waiting, 2 seats left for playing. I'll tell her everything she wants to hear. I'm not worth the love that's making better at the breaking. A guy like me knows how to disappear. One foot on the narrow way, one foot on the ledge, sifting through the devil's lies from what the good book says. If I'm going anywhere, I'll probably go too far. Probably away from you, chances are. Chances are. Hold me like I mean it. Say that you believe it. Together we can fill an empty hole.
Ransom Reynolds. All right, Dakota, if we can get you to come over here where Jack is real quick.
How old is he?
Ransom is 10.
10.
Very nice. And you said that song was in a movie?
Yeah.
You know who did it or who recorded that or who played?
I have no clue.
Deal. Very good song. Michael, if you want to come back over and get in place for your second song.
That's the person.
All right, we're getting ready for our fourth and final contestant of the night. This is his first round. Dakota, I like your shirt, buddy.
Well, thank you.
CCR.
Little CCR.
Yep.
I think you're a fan, I think.
I am. I sure am.
All right, buddy. Well, Dakota, where are you from?
I am from New Whiteland, Indiana, sir.
Go, New Whiteland. Not Old Whiteland, but New Whiteland.
Right. That's right.
Well, we're glad to have you on our show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would, he's going to do a song called Have You Ever Seen the Rain? A little classic by CCR. Please make welcome Dakota Skiles.
Someone told me long ago there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for
Very good. Dakota Styles, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All righty, Jack, if you'll get back in place. Kev, if you don't care, tell us about our sponsors and our golf outing, and then we'll get back to round 2 here of our star search. There's all your information.
Oh, let me have my golf.
There's your
sheet.
golf
No, we were
outing.
actually solid on that.
But it's still going to happen next Saturday,
Next
right?
Saturday, 1 o'clock out at Foxcliff. Yeah, we were full of sponsors. Teams right now. We're doing our golf outing for scholarships, Sports Time LLC scholarship, giving 2 $1,000 scholarships to in the county. We gave away. Fortunately, that. We have some other things coming up. We'll hit a bit later in the show. But Rob, I just wanted to say.
Yep. Oh yeah,
round
very
one.
proud of them.
All
I know
four of you guys.
I know one
mean,
thing: how nerve-wracking this is. I know it's nerve-wracking.
You guys all killed it. Not going to be easy.
No. So, but our next round will be with our other contestants will be May 23rd with Shelby McMahon, Seth Mackin, Naomi Williams, Matt Stevens, and Lily Clayton. Those people will be on here May 23rd. The winner tonight moves on to the semifinals, where when the finals gets here, the winner gets $1,000 thanks to Bouncers R Us. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Somebody else could be moving on. Maybe you don't win, but we feel like you were the one that was closest. We can move you on to the wild card.
Guys, on the stars, Amanda, when you put the stars in, you got to say who they're for. Some people are catching on, but try to remember that when you're putting the stars in because it makes the lives easier. And as we go back to the end and we count them up, if we don't know, we can't put them with anybody. So please do that.
All right, we're going to get it back to the contest. From Mooresville, Indiana, he's going to be doing a Chris Stapleton song called "Whiskey and You." Correct, Michael?
That's right.
All right, doing his second and final song of the evening. Please make welcome Michael McLean.
Thank you. Tune down a little bit. There's a bottle on the dresser by your ring. It's empty. Right now I can't feel a thing, but I'll be hurting when I wake up on that floor. I'll be over it by noon. And that's that difference between whiskey and you. Come tomorrow, I can walk in the store, it ain't a problem. They'll always sell me more, but your forgiveness, well, that's something I can't buy, or anything that I can do. And that's that difference between whiskey and you. One's the devil, and one keeps driving me insane. At times I wonder, oh, if they ain't both the same. One's a liar, helps to hide me from my pain. One's that long gone bitter truth. And that's that difference between whiskey and you. And I've got a problem, but it ain't like what you think. I drink 'cause I'm lonesome, and I'm lonesome 'cause I drink. But if I don't break down and bring it all on myself, it'll head out of that blue. And that's that difference between whiskey and you. One's the devil, and one keeps driving me insane. At times I wonder, oh, if they both the same. One's a liar, helps to hide me from my pain. Was that long gone bitter truth? And that's that difference between whiskey and you. Oh, that's that difference between whiskey and you.
Michael McLean doing his second and final song. Very good, bud. All right, Jack, you're up next. Now you got somebody joining you on this
Yes,
song.
thank you very much, Sophia.
All right, so your second and final song. This is Jack Reese from Martinsville. "When We Were Young" by Adele. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome doing his second and final song for Star Search competition, Jack Reese. Uh-oh, we got a technical difficulty. Back on now. No worries. Stuff happens. Let me do this again. Once again, Jack Reese.
Thank you very much.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. Everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like home, feel like a dream come true. But if by chance you're here alone, could I have a moment before I go? 'Cause I've been by myself all night long, hoping you're someone I used to know. You look like a movie, you sound like a song. Oh my, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old and made us restless. It was just like a movie, it was just like a song. I was so scared to face my fears, 'cause nobody told me that you'd be here. And I swear you moved overseas, that's what you said when you left me. You still look like a movie, you still sound like a song. Oh my, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old and made us restless. It was just like a movie, it was just like a song. When we were young, when we were young, when we were young. Oh, it's it's hard to admit that everything just takes me back to when you were there, to when you were there. And a part of me keeps holding on, just in case it hasn't gone. I guess I still care. Do you still care? It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. Oh my, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were. We were sad of getting old, and made us restless. Oh, I'm so mad I'm getting old, and makes me reckless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song when we were young.
Very good. Jack Reese, everybody. That was his second and final song. Now our guy doing his second and final song. Are you ready, bud?
Yeah.
Now, I am intrigued by this song. You're 10 years old and you're going to do a song that's at least, what, 60 years old? You know who did it, right?
Yeah, Merle Haggard.
Merle? Merle.
Merle.
You gotta get that. But I do like it. Hey, I gotta give him
Hey, I
credit.
was told Merle, okay?
Can we fix his mic up?
Yeah.
Put him up there by him. I'm sorry, Rob.
So far, we've had Michael McLean did his second song. Jack Reese did his second song. And now our guy doing his second song and final one of the evening. Please make welcome Ransom Reynolds.
Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cry. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of your mind, left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of of sight. Slowly fading out of sight. Slowly fading out of sight.
Very good. Ransom Reynolds, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. All right. So far, we've had our 3 contestants. We got our 4th contestant. Okay, he's getting his capo on. He's getting ready to roll. All right, our 4th and final contestant doing his last song of the night, doing a Jimmy Martin song. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome back to Star Search, Dakota Skiles.
Thank you.
Slowly I'm falling more in love with you. Slowly you're winning my heart that can't be true. I can't hide my feelings no matter what I do. For slowly I'm falling more in love with you. Now more and more I need you and want you by my side. More and more I love you as each day passes by. My heart is all you're stealing. I hope that you'll be true. For slowly I'm falling more in love with you. Slowly I'm falling more in love with you. Slowly you're winning my heart that can't be true. I can't hide my feelings no matter what I do. For slowly I'm falling more in love with you. Slowly I'm falling more in love with you. Slowly you're winning a heart that can't be true. I can't hide my feelings no matter what I do. For slowly I'm falling more in love with you.
Yeah. Dakota Skiles, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Our final contestant here on Star Search. Great job, everybody. Great job, Kevin. If you'd be so kind to hand that to Bethany. So what will happen now, Bethany, go add up all the scores, count the stars. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We also want to thank all of our contestants, parents, and all the fans that brought the kids and stuff in here, and everybody that joined us tonight. Great job. This isn't easy. Now I want to remind somebody, I don't know who's going to win. It's all on the points, and then if it's close, it's going to be down to the stars. But if you don't win, it's not the end of the world. And if you do win, you're probably not got a record deal coming yet. I'm just saying, it's not our decision. Not ruling anything out. We've had a lot of good talent on here. Jack, and you guys, if you can, Jack, step up there I'll talk to you a minute, and we'll get some other. Where's Dakota at? Bring him over here.
So just to clarify, I don't have a record deal coming?
No, you do not get a record deal yet. You don't.
It's kind of garbage.
And then we'll talk to Ransom here in just a few minutes, and I'll talk a little bit to Michael. Jack, I do want to go back because I do know you from football.
We can go back.
I know you from coaching you in football. You were a good football player, but I knew you always had to leave sometimes to go to the plays or theatrical or whatever. I don't know, whatever it was.
It was something at the time, always.
Is that your passion?
Yeah, that's my passion. I've honestly thought about trying to escape it, but I just can't get away from it.
You mean the theater or the music part?
Just music in general. I thought it wasn't smart. I thought it wasn't what I should be doing, but recently I've just been drawn back to it.
Now, you're a junior or a senior right now?
I'm a senior.
So you're getting ready to graduate.
Yep.
And what are you going to go be are you going to college? Is that what
Yes.
Mom would love for you to
Yep.
do? She's sitting back there.
Yeah.
Where are you going to go?
IU.
That's a good choice.
Yep.
Very good choice. Now, so what's going to be your major there?
I'm going to study environmental management, and I'm also going to study jazz studies.
Okay, so now the big question is, let's just say that somebody really liked your voice, and they said, Jack, we should do some music together. What kind of music would it be? Now, because you did an Adele song.
Yeah.
And your first song was, I don't remember who it was.
Avi Kaplan. He's kind of a folk guy.
Okay. So
if I had to choose, I mean, if someone came up to me and said that, I wouldn't choose. But if I had to, it would probably be something
Okay, so let's go back. You're going to have a band. You get to be
Okay.
the lead singer in a band.
Okay.
And you're going to go out and gig, and you're going to make money, and you might even make a record.
Okay. So it's a little complicated, but if
Obviously.
if I were to be in a group, I would not choose to be the lead singer. My dream is to sing bass in a jazz group,
I can hear it.
a vocal jazz group.
You get him
I love it.
Wombly's orchestra.
Yeah. So that's what you like to do?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't want to be the
Except
front man?
Well, the bass guy can be the front man.
Okay. Very good. All right, Dakota. Buddy, you are all smiles, man. I love it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right, so Dakota, what got you into music, my man? What got you in there?
Well, I listened to music since I was a kid, and ever since I've listened to music, it's just been my love. I love it.
Do you play every day?
Yeah, I play like off and on, but I've been playing the guitar since I was 14.
What are you, 17? No, I'm just kidding.
Yep, ever since I've started playing guitar, I've just felt real happy.
Well, I can say one thing. There was no lack of confidence when you started playing the guitar. Because
No.
you were right
You
all
ripped
over it.
right through it, yeah.
So do you envision yourself doing anything with music or anything, or you just like do it for the fun of it and because you love it?
Well, I do for fun, and sometimes I'll perform like at different gigs. Like I play at this place called Richard's Brick Pizza in downtown Franklin, and sometimes like I played at a comedy club. It's called Gutty's Comedy Club. I played there before, and I play some gigs, and they're a lot of fun. I have a lot of fans. I mean, it's awesome.
It's awesome. I love that. All right, so Michael, if you would come over here where the code is. Let me have Ransom a minute over there, Jack.
Yeah.
Well, these guys are making their way over here.
Good job.
I felt the nerves, though. Did you feel nerves in here tonight a little bit?
A little bit, but I mean, it just talent-wise, first show, I just like we're off the charts with what we had in the room. Last year we only had 2 contestants on the first show.
Yep.
A couple of young ladies, which one of them, Maddie, ended up being the winner, if you remember.
Yep. She was
Overall winner, and she had a real strong, powerful voice, but that wasn't her best show. She saved her best for last, and all 4 of these guys come in here tonight and just were like, wow, and all different, every one of you, what you brought to the table.
So, Michael, what's your musical influence?
I don't know,
I mean, because you came out and did a Buck Owens song.
Yeah, I just like top music, honestly. Music that's pretty relevant to somebody's taste. I like underground music. That's
Do you play around? I mean, do you play gigs or do you just?
no, that's my goal. I'm actually set to graduate Ivy Tech as a registered.
That's
Cool.
nice.
I'm kind of waiting
Good
for
deal.
that, but after that, my goal is to try to get some kind of gig.
You can get the guitar out and sing to the patients.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Music
They-
is good therapy,
I've done
folks.
That too, and
You,
it's,
you
so-
TikTok that, and that'll be all over the place. I'm just saying.
True.
So, but do you have a choice of music that you would play?
Country music, yeah. I play everything, but
pull your mic over
Oh,
there.
sorry.
You're fine.
I play everything, but I can play country probably pretty good. I just didn't play too much. I played old country today, not new country. So,
Nothing wrong.
but, well, I guess Chris Stapleton's new. So
Yeah, he's new.
Yeah.
He's a new old guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he really is. I mean, he's a newer guy but he's older, but he's seasoned.
right.
All right, we saved the puppy. Ransom, now, where are you from, bud?
I'm from Greenwood,
Greenwood, Indiana.
Yeah.
4th or 5th grade, 6th grade?
5th grade.
5th grade.
Yeah.
All right, so it's really hard to ask 5th graders this question, but do you have any musical goals or anything that you want to do?
Yes, actually, yeah, a lot.
What is it?
Well, I want to be able to, I want to start a band called Exploding Chicken. My shirt says it all.
No, stop.
That's basically,
That is a great name.
Cool.
Okay, so Exploding Chicken is going to be the name of the band.
yeah.
Do you have any band members yet?
No.
I'll say-
It is way harder than you would think. Like, seriously.
No, dude, I know.
You get, you got flyers everywhere, and you're lucky to get one person.
It's harder than you think, bud.
Wait a minute. Wait, I have a question. Exploding chicken. If you get other members of the band, would it be exploding chickens? Or is
No,
it just?
it's just, yeah.
Dude,
The
that's
band
that
name
is-
is worth the t-shirt.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's worth the t-shirt.
that is awesome.
But I do. I play in bands, and I get it. It's
Yeah.
very difficult.
It's very difficult if you're like trying to get a band.
Especially if you're 10 and can't drive.
Yeah, I got this close to getting someone, and then they had like it didn't work.
Oh, he's
They had-
phenomenal.
Well, be patient.
Yeah,
You are 10.
yeah.
So
I
what are you
will.
going to do though when you get the band? Let's just say, are you looking for bass, drums,
Actually both of those. I'm looking for just those things. I'm looking
three-piece
for,
band?
Yeah, 3-piece band. I'm looking for a bass player and a drum player.
What kind of music?
Country and rock.
Country and rock. So now I don't mean to be.
You selling merchandise?
Not yet, but I will be. Let's.
I don't want to sound goofy, but
Yeah.
what kind of rock and roll are we talking about? Because there's so much different rock.
There is alternative rock and hard rock. Pretty
Now,
much.
when you say
That's
hard
mine.
rock, who's your hard rock?
Guns N' Roses.
Okay, any Van Halen by chance?
No.
Dude. Wow. So now, what about country?
Country. There's a long list. Blake
Okay.
Shelton, Presley Barker, Merle Haggard.
Good job, you said it right. Yeah, not Murley. The name on the freaking shirt is just
Garth-
killing me. Now I get
Garth
it. Now I
Brooks.
see it. I was trying to figure it out a while ago. What is this shirt about? And then it's great.
Oh, his confidence is through the roof.
So you're going to play a little bit of Merle Haggard and a little
Yeah.
bit of Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll come to that show. I would.
He's got to get a band first, and that's hard.
Yeah, it is hard.
Yeah.
See,
And
it's even harder at my age because you don't. I mean, to be fair, let's look at this. One out of these 4 people is a kid. You know.
well, we're all kids at heart.
Right.
That's fair.
Jack's still kind of a kid. Are you 18 now, Jack? But it will come. If you want to keep it up, I'm just being honest with you. You will, because I was playing my first bar gig when I was 12 years old.
Yeah.
And
That you weren't allowed in the bar at 12, though.
I wasn't. My dad owned the bar.
Right,
so I
there
went
you
in.
go.
But I had to play. They had it wasn't Dad's band. It was another band that the drummer didn't show up. And I was like the last resort. I said, I'll do it. It wasn't any good, but I was at 12. And so I did it.
Can I go somewhere with your information real quick?
Sure.
You ever heard the song?
Jingle Bell Rock.
Yeah, but I mean, do you want to go there?
That's up to you.
Yes, I have.
That's his father.
I've heard. What?
Bobby Helms? That's Rob Helms.
My dad's the one that did Jingle Bell Rock, the original singer.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
why I was like, wait a minute, do we want to go here? Because if he doesn't know it.
Like when I first heard it, I was one day at my nana's house, and she had this little like Santa Claus statue,
Yep.
and then I was like young, and I pressed the button, and it started playing that song.
I got it. It dances too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it dances as well. Yep.
Yeah. That's so cool.
for a brochure. I don't know if I've got any of the Christmas ones.
So we've had 4 great contestants tonight. We've had I got my notes right here. We've had
So
Michael
funny.
McLean, Ransom Reynolds, Dakota Skiles, Jack Reese. If you just tuned in, we're waiting on the decision here. She's in there adding up the points and all the stars that were sent.
I agree, Sharon.
Yeah, we need to bring this kid back to see. I'm telling you, you might find a band. I guarantee you somebody's going to want to be in your band, dude, with that name. That name is killer. It really is. Couldn't you see that on a
He could almost put a band together in here just with the talent in the room tonight very easily.
It
well,
wasn't.
you got a piano player. You got
Yeah.
a chick behind you. Plays
You got a guy
piano.
who wants to
There you
sing
go.
bass.
That's what they would
So.
say. You got a bass. You got a guy
Yeah.
who sings bass.
It wasn't
Well,
much
bass.
of a big story me figuring it out. I was on the bus with my friends, and one person picked the first word, and the other picked the second, and that's where
Does that mean we
it
have a
went.
winner, Bethany? All
The
right.
talent in Central Indiana is insane.
Well, we do have a winner. We're getting ready to announce it. Once again, I want to thank all the contestants, the parents, the people that drove them here, the fans who sent in stuff. I want everybody to remember something. Like we talked about before, if you win, that's a great thing, and you'll move on to the semifinals. And Bethany will notify you when your time will be up. We also will be picking a wild card.
Yeah,
But if you do lose and not move on, that does not mean you're a loser or anything like that. It means nothing. It just means you didn't win tonight. I just want to make sure we're clear on that because music is music, you know, and everybody's got their own style and their own thing they do. And you've all been blessed in some manner to be able to perform.
Right.
And anybody that would knock anybody in this room for doing it probably don't have the guts to get in here and do it because it's not easy ever doing this in front of people, let alone on camera. This will literally go out to thousands of people before tonight, by in the morning, probably, right? We've had people from overseas. We've had, you know, just because you see 60 people tuning in, time they share that and it gets all over.
It'll be over 4,000 or 5,000 probably next couple of days in 9 or 10.
That will see
countries.
your name and stuff out there. So without further ado, our first place winner, and he did a great job. And when I heard him sing, I was blown away because it's just not what I'm used to from him. Our winner moving on to the semifinals is Jack Reese. Very good, Jack. Very proud. And you know what, Dakota? I just heard what you said. You got a heart of gold. I can tell you that right there in the back.
Thank you. Thank you
I
so
can
much.
tell it from right here. Never made you to. I walked in the room tonight, and I can tell you got a heart of gold. Exploding Chicken. When you get your band together, I want to come and hear it. I want to come and see it. Okay.
Yeah.
And Michael, you get some gigs. Let us know here.
Thank you.
Let us
Thank you
know
for
it.
having me.
And you know what? Hats off to you for taking a job that they're struggling to get right now.
All right. Thank you.
Michael, if you wasn't
that's
listening,
awesome.
is gonna when will it happen?
I'm going to graduate May 12th.
May 12th, and
Yeah.
you'll be a registered nurse.
That's awesome.
You know, that's serving. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of next week. I got to say this. We have our first night of Cedar Creek at May 7th. It's our Latin American Fiesta night. Free salsa dance lessons will start at 4 o'clock. But Monday night, next Monday night, a week from tonight, it's going to be packed in here again.
Who we got?
We got Pavel and
they're coming in?
They're coming in. Pavel is, and Leah, and
Sonde Esquina.
so I've been making him practice that. Some of their band
I had it
members are
down
coming
week
in.
one. You just didn't believe me.
They're coming in next Monday night. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you guys. Go online and get your tickets for Trey Sackins, Big Country, Lone Star, Diamond Rio, and Rose O'Neill. Go online and get tickets. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. We want to thank our contestants. We will see you next week on Monday Music Hour. It's been a great night. We thank you all for tuning in, and God bless you, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.